Hey, what's up guys? Bob Mortgage here. Hey, this video that's about to drop right now is for all my self-employed peeps. I get asked these questions all the time. Figured I'd roll this into an Ask Bob Mortgage show so you guys go and enjoy. As a self-employed person, I know that you write off all that income. So how do I avoid using tax returns to create income on a home loan? I use bank statements. 12 months worth of your personal bank statements or 24 months worth of your business bank statements. Either one is perfectly fine with me. And I'll average the deposits that you're putting into those bank statements and use that as your income. Now I have to make sure that I can prove that you've been self-employed for the last 2 years, so over 24 months. So either a business license, articles of incorporation, we can use a letter from your CPA who's been filing your tax returns for the last 2 years. We can do one of those things to prove that you're self-employed, but that's how we're gonna get around using tax returns for your income. So how much money do you need if you're self-employed to buy a home and use bank statements as your way to document income and not tax returns? Well, the minimum down is 10%. So you have a 10% down payment plus closing costs and escrows. So down payment, 10% on a $200,000 house, $20,000. Closing cost, about $3,000. And then your escrows, that's gonna be your 1-year homeowner's insurance policy, escrows for taxes and insurance, call it another $3,000. So that's $6,000. So roughly, you'll need about $26,000 to buy a $200,000 home on a self-employed loan, not using tax returns, going non-traditional, and just using your bank statements as income qualifications. So what type of credit score will you need to get a home loan utilizing bank statements and not tax returns? Well, it's going to depend on a down payment. Now, trust me, if your credit score is below these, still work with us because we can help you get your credit score to that number. Now, we take a mid score. So you have a high, a low, and a mid score. We throw out the high and the low, and we use that mid score. So if you're looking to put down 10%, it's going to be 660 and above. So anything 660 and above on that mid credit score will get you a 10% down payment. Now, if it's below 660, don't worry, 600 to 659, we can do it, it's just gonna be a 15% down payment. So you can go all the way down to 600 mid score, you'll just have to put 15% down. You want 10% down? 660 and above. And again, that's your mid score. If it's not there, still get with us. We'll do a what if analysis to make sure we can show you what needs to happen to get your score where you want it to. I want to talk to all my self-employed peeps out there about what kind of documents you're going to need to obtain your home loan approval and where do you start if you're self-employed looking to get income qualifications through bank statements and not tax returns. By the way, if that's one of you guys, start with clicking on the link below to build your profile. That's going to be the first place to start. Okay, so here's what we do. Just like I said, build that profile. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes, lays out everything that I need, where you lived and worked for the last 2 years. You put in your income, tell me what your assets are, we'll take a look at credit. And then at that point, it'll allow me to build the right type of home loan strategy for you. Now, that takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You click on that link, build that profile. It's a great place to start. Now, the other items that we're gonna need are gonna be a copy of your driver's license, a copy of 12 months worth of bank statements. So it's gonna ask you for bank statements. Go ahead and load 12 months worth of bank statements, all pages. It says 1 to 5, all 5 pages, okay? Then, I need to prove self-employment history for the last 2 years. The way that I'm going to do that is either going to be a business license, articles of incorporation, or maybe a letter from your CPA stating that they prepared your tax returns for the last 2 years and they validate that you are and have been self-employed for at least 2 years or more. That's really it, guys. Very, very simple. So get started. So before I go, click that link, build that profile, and you're on your way to a home loan. What?